Hello everyone, I know it's been a while and I'm sorry, but welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do this video for a while and I just haven't, but I'm finally doing it. Today we are going to talk about what's the difference between a KOBO and a Kindle. And I'm here to tell you what is the difference. If you want to know what a Kindle or KOBO or just what an e-reader is in general and how they're different from like a tablet, the difference is that these have e-ink technology, which basically means they don't give off blue light. So it's easier on your eyes and it makes for a better reading experience. Now, a Kindle and KOBO are the two main e-readers. There are a lot out there, but these are the two main ones, and these are the ones that have their own subscription, I guess you could say. Well, they do have their own subscription, but they have their own reading platforms. And that's what I'm here to talk about. I'm going to talk about the difference when it comes to the e-readers and the differences when it comes to the subscriptions. Now, I have the normal Kindle, like this is just the normal Kindle, not the Paperwhite or not the, there's different variations of the Kindle. I just have the basic one. I have the KOBO Clara, which is one above the basic. The basic is a KOBO Nia. I did have a KOBO Nia. I broke it. It was my fault. But then I upgraded to a KOBO Clara. There are differences when it comes to what e-reader you have. I'm just going to be talking about the ones I have, which is the KOBO Clara and the original Kindle. But let's get started. We're going to talk about the subscriptions first, and then we'll get into the e-readers because I feel people really care about the subscriptions more than the e-readers. So KOBO has KOBO Plus and Kindle has Kindle Unlimited. KOBO Plus is retailed at $7.99 a month, while Kindle Unlimited is retailed at $11.99 a month. So obviously there's a price difference. Also with the KOBO, they do have the option for KOBO and audio, which basically means you get the ebooks and the audiobooks, and that retails for, I believe, $9.99. So you get all the ebooks that are available with KOBO Plus, as well as the audiobooks that are available with KOBO Plus. While with Kindle Unlimited, you only get the Kindle Unlimited ebooks. It does have Audible. It's compatible with Audible, whereas obviously KOBO is not because Audible is a Amazon brand. While KOBO Plus is cheaper, it does not have as many books as Kindle Unlimited does. I believe Kindle Unlimited has around 4 million books and KOBO only has around, I think, 1.5 million. Still a lot of books, but just not as many. Also, with KOBO Plus, you do not have a limit of how many KOBO Plus books you can have, whereas with Kindle Unlimited, you are only allowed up to 20 Kindle Unlimited books in your library. You can have many books as you want that you own, but when it comes to books that you're borrowing from Kindle Unlimited, you can only have 20. And in KOBO Plus, you can have as many as your KOBO can hold. I believe I have like 100 books on my KOBO, and it's not even made a dent in my storage. And with Kindle, it does also have a lot of storage, but like I said, you can only have 20 Kindle Unlimited books. So there's that. Both Kindle and KOBO do support Libby and Overdrive. Like you can get your library ebooks transferred into your KOBO or your Kindle. Both also have apps. There is the Kindle app and there's also the KOBO app, so if you want to navigate through there or read on your phone, it is also available there. I will also say one thing, it is very much easier to navigate on Kindle than it is on KOBO. On KOBO, you kind of have to know what books are already on there to be able to, find what you're looking for, whereas Kindle, it is really tailored to you. On KOBO, it does kind of like tailor your interest, but not as much as it is on Kindle. On KOBO, you really have to dig deep to find like good books that you like and everything. Whereas Kindle, it shows you like recommended, it shows you, it sorts like the genres that you pick into books that it seems you would like. Also, I am not an author, so I don't really know the specifics of this, but I have heard some authors talk about this. If you are an author and you put your book on Kindle Unlimited, I don't think you're allowed to have your ebook on any other like site, like such as Kobo, Libby, Ereaders, things like that. I don't think you're allowed to have your ebook there. You can have your ebook there, but you have to pay for it. Like, it's not allowed to be on any other subscription, I think. Once again, that is just what I've heard from authors that are with Kindle and with Kobo, is that Kobo's better because you can have your book in Libby and things like that. But that's a correct me if I'm wrong statement. Now we're gonna move on to the e-readers and comparing those two. First, they are the same size. Like I said, this is the Kobo Clara, but the Kobo Nia is also the same size as the normal Kindle. One of the big things is that Kobo does not have ads on their sleep screen, whereas Kindle does. As you can see, this is the book I am reading versus this is an ad. You can get ads taken off, but you do have to pay for that, whereas I didn't. This is just how it is. This is I feel like not really a big thing, but it was a big thing for me. The Kobo Nia, it has, I'm not sure what the charger is called, but it has a different charger than the Kindle. The Kindle has a USB-C charger, but the Kobo Clara also takes USB-C, and I think every other Kobo also takes USB-C, which is big for me because my phone takes USB-C, my tablet takes USB-C, all my devices take that, so it's great to be able to not have to switch chargers and everything. So they both do have USB-C chargers, unless it's the Nia. The Kobo Nia does not take USB-C. Another thing that also does not apply to the Kobo Nia, but applies to every other Kobo, is that you can change between light and dark mode. That is also on the Kindle as well. You can change between light and dark mode. On the Kobo Nia, it only has light mode. One thing about the Kobo that I really like that the Kindle does not have is that when you change the font size, it changes how many pages you have left. Because on Kindle, you can see how many pages are left in the book, but it doesn't really correlate when you have a different font size, because different font sizes, changes how many pages you have left. This changes based on how many swipes, this is 1 page, this is 2 page, and I really like that because it really shows you how much you have left. Whereas on Kindle, 3 swipes could be 1 whole page, and it's kind of frustrating, I guess you could say. This is what the home screen, I guess you could say, of the Kobo looks like. It shows the books that you're recently reading versus, and then all your books you have, and then your unread books. This one, it shows unread books I have by that certain author, because I have multiple books by that author in my thing. And then my books, where you can swipe through the books you have. Discover, which basically, this is set to Overdrive, but it has ebooks, audiobooks, Kobo Plus, and then Overdrive, which is your library ebooks. And then the More section, which shows my wish list, my articles, activity, beta features, settings, and help. This is the Kindle home screen. It shows your library, then it shows series you started, books you may like, books similar to books you've read, your list. It just basically shows recommended books for you to read. And then you have your library. Your library. But yeah, those are really the main differences in the Kobo versus Kindle. If you are looking for Kobo Plus recommendations, I do have a series on my TikTok and my Instagram that shows underrated Kobo Plus authors. But if you want, in my opinion, which one I think is better, I think they both have their own qualities that are great. I do prefer the Kobo setup and basically everything about Kobo besides the selection. And like I said earlier, authors can't have their books if they're with Kindle Unlimited on other, subscriptions. So I get that, but I feel with a bigger selection, I would prefer the Kobo. But I do prefer, I think, books on Kindle Unlimited more. But like I said, they both have their each great qualities. That's why I have both and both subscriptions. I think they're both great. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, I'm sorry I haven't posted as much. I just have no ideas. I'm sorry. I know I say it all the time, but I just don't. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day or night and stay safe, and thank you for watching.